Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Nomar Mazara is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lowry waits the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Here's Matt Carpenter. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double. Now batting, Tommy Pham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Coming to the plate now, Keith Denton, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. Lowry on to first, a double play. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant, trying to get him started again following the double play. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Olsen onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Justin Smoke now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the play. A great catch on. Now in the box, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Randall Grichuk. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On to first to complete the double play. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bryant on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Teoscar.
Circle change there, called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting 6. Designated hitter, Jose
Skied into straightaway right. Pham sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Yunel Escobar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Yunel Escobar.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Third inning, no score to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. 2 gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lowry.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pham moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Devin Travis. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith Denton. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Waka a check at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Waka delivering a 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Grichuk is in pursuit. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he is in there. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carpenter.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Digging in, Matt Olson, a base hit in his first trip. Grounded foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Bryant, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a dive, but he's back in. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 14.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding in, Jose Bautista. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground is short, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat, and that misses inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken there by Lowry, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Naquin.
Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Denton is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Smoke is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Miguel Montero.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Realmuto, and he makes the throw to first. Montero is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, Devin
into the windup and the pitch. Devin Travis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Escobar has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in once again, Keith Denton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2 outs.
And he runs out of gas between bases. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Jed Lowry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Third baseman number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Bryant. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant can lead it off as we start the home sixth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pham moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Justin Smoke now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball one. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again. Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in one.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder Tommy Pham.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the pitch. To short. Simmons has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons is right there on the first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard ground ball to third. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Troy.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And that one stayed up a little high.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And that's over. 2-1. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. At the plate, Miguel Montero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Escobar is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Escobar is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Keith Denton. Waka steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Denton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. At the plate, Justin Smoke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but Judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Tyler Naquin.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1. Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Into the box, Yunel Escobar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hernandez comes on now, and he has it one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
How about him? Designated hitter.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face Jose Martinez, who will come on as a pinch hitter.
Jose Martinez.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Line drive to left. Bryant is there, and he'll make into the
Leading off with a change.
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now. This is hit on the ground, but foul. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Simmons racing for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons is there for it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He comes to the plate at number 23. We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though. That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1 and 2.
On to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, he was.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Digging in, Tommy Pham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Saunders is after it. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Matt Olson. Yeah, he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Throw on to smoke it. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Here's Randall Grichuk. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Randall Grichuk.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Bryant comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now. JT Realmuto will be next. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The runner scores from second. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So a runner on first.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now a hard liner toward short. But there to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for route number one. Digging in now, Darwin Barney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, two gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Saunders. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready for another chance? Rendell Grichuk. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Marco Estrada is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Two men are on with two men out. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and two strikes.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Now both runners are breaking. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a ball 1-0. swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping up now,
11.
Kevin Pillar. A base hit in his first trip. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Throw over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grichuk over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Smoke will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bryant is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that. Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Pham is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Jose Bautista comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Ready now, Darwin Barney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Darwin Barney.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, Michael Saunders. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Matt Carpenter.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball one. 1-1. Here it is. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Ball two.
I got to count 2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is hit sharply to the left side. And nothing will come. At the plate, Miguel Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder Tyler Naquin.
This is pulled into right. Saunders is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to third. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Travis is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hit hard up the middle. Lowry's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Olsen takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nick Wooden's under it. And the inning is over. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Nomar Mazara.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Barney is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball rolled softly to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch
Tommy
on its way.
Pham.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's running towards second. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Justin Smoke. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Justin Smoke.
Dribbled up the line. Carpenter has it, and he's retired 1 away. Into the box now, Darwin Barney. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Michael Saunders is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only once
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Rendell Gritchuk. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Bryant on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So striding forward now, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Bruce Rondon will come out and take the ball.
Number 43.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're gonna.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Keith Denton will try and get his club back in.
Number 7, Keith Denton.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Travis into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pillar moving in, and that retires the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Jose Bautista. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Bautista.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a swing now by Bautista as this is on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Here's Justin Smoak now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Olson in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. This is flared out towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and